A very good morning. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshita. And first up, the curfew imposed in Belagavi city, Nipani and Khanapur towns has been extended till midnight of July 29th. The curfew had been imposed after protesters in Yellur village turned violent and engaged in stone pelting. The protesters were up in arms after the district administration demolished a milestone indicating that the village was part of Maharashtra. Additional reinforcements have been rushed to ensure that law and order is maintained. Meanwhile, the Karnataka government's special officer Hemant Nimbalkar is camping in Belagavi and helping the district administration. And well, what you do see is there are a number of Marathi posters which have been put up. That of course is the board that was put in and removed by the police, and after that a lot of these posters have surfaced across Belagavi city, Khanapur town as well as Yellur, and all of these have gone ahead and only led to more instigation, which is why so many police is present there. Section 144 is currently present, has currently been imposed in different areas around that particular volatile part of Karnataka. And of course a lot of MES activists out there, but now we understand that the Samna, the Shiv Sena's mouthpiece, has also come out with an editorial that seems to be talking about Marathis being discriminated against by the Karnataka police. They've stated that Marathis are in fact being ill-treated by the police and were beaten up for no apparent reason. They've also claimed that the signboard was removed by the police and have tried to go ahead and blame it on the Karnataka police for what has taken place. It looks like things could boil over with rage once again, which is why we're looking at so much of police deployment out there as well. We have to keep in mind, of course, that this is an issue that is a very, very sensitive border issue that's been going on for quite some years now. And now, of course, it looks like activists have decided to go ahead and once again stir this particular issue, and the police are trying hard to ensure that they control the agitating protesters. In fact, time and again, Samna has come out to express fury over everything that takes place in Belagavi. Yellur village, of course, is a bone of contention to a larger extent. Everyone keeps talking about who it belongs to, but actually the court has quite clearly come out and stated that it belongs to Karnataka. Maharashtra activists, the MES activists, have come out and tried time and again to go ahead and disrupt peace in the region. What started off this particular issue this time around was the fact that MES activists had set up a signboard that stated that Yellur was a part of Maharashtra. This was written in Marathi. The police soon reached in and they of course went on to remove that signboard and also chased away these activists. But of course now with the emergence of these posters across, there's no doubt that the MES activists will not stop till action is taken. They will not stop till they get their way, which is almost impossible at this point. They will have to approach the court, and these kind of agitations will only lead to more hatred and people getting injured. Samna has also come out and spoken about this. The Shiv Sena expressing their view, stating that Marathis are being discriminated against in Belagavi. And well, despite the fact that prohibitory orders are present there, it looks like things are still going out of hand in Belagavi. And we're joined in by the SP of Belagavi, Mr. Chandragupta, over the phone lines. Mr. Chandragupta, first of all, if you could take us through the situation out there.
The situation here is peaceful.
Okay.
The prohibitory orders have been clamped as a preventive measure since yesterday.
Okay.
And the life is normal and absolutely nothing to worry about.
Right.
Yeah.
Dr. Chandragupta, we also understand that the curfew has been extended to other places as well, to Khanapur and places as such.
See, under Section 144, we issue prohibitory orders to prevent people unlawfully gathering and taking out possessions and such sort of things. And it will not be crippling or affecting the normal life. And the situation is like you mentioned in Khanapur, Nipani and Belgaum. As a preventive measures, we clamped prohibitory orders on 144 and the situation is peaceful and life is absolutely normal.
Okay.
And even in Yellur also yesterday, after the incident which has happened, life is coming back to normalcy.
Right. Dr. Chandragupta, also what has emerged is that there are a lot of Marathi posters that have been put up. Do you know anything about that? Any word on who has put it up, considering that there is a curfew in place, the police are present there?
Some of the boards will be put or would have been put by some very few people. It's not like appear to be some gathering has taken place and they are erecting boards. And such of those boards we have removed yesterday only.
All right. Also, Dr. Chandragupta, if you do find posters around, will you be going ahead and deploying your police to remove those as well?
That is not the question as you are putting it before me. The specific purpose behind our clamping prohibitory orders and we taking action is to enforce some of the decisions which are taken by the administration.
Right.
And we will be focusing entirely on that and will not allow anybody to violate law.
All right, all right.
That's the purpose of doing all this action and prohibitory orders.
Right, right. Mr. Chandragupta, thank you so much for talking to News9 and taking us through exactly what is taking place. The SP of Belagavi saying that everything is calm. No sort of agitations have been reported since yesterday. And of course, the curfew has been extended, keeping in mind that agitations could break out and it is only a precautionary measure. My colleague Arun now joins us from the newsroom with more details. Arun, of course, it looks like this controversy is all set to blow out of proportion. And now, of course, the Shiv Sena, we understand, has also commented to a large extent these Marathi posters. The fact that Samana has also come out and reacted will only instigate these activists to act harshly and to go ahead and agitate further.
That's right, Akshita. Remember, there is a very kind of a tense situation as far as the border district of Belagavi is concerned. Any kind of move, in fact, every move of the district administration is being viewed with microscopic lenses, and any move which is considered to be anti-people, particularly anti-Marathi people, could instigate violence. Remember, yesterday it took a Herculean task on the part of the district administration to ensure that nothing untoward happened. In fact, the only casualty was that 20 people were injured in the stone pelting, but after that they have imposed, as you rightly pointed out, Section 144, and now we know that the Section 144 curfew has been extended till midnight of tomorrow. But let me just run you through, Akshita, what has appeared in the Samna, which is the mouthpiece of the Shiv Sena. This is the editorial, this is the e-version of Samna, and if you look at the left side, you are seeing the photographs of the police beating up the protesters, and that has now actually triggered off a kind of a war online, in the sense that Shiv Sena has mouthed its opposition. In fact, they are saying that it is as bad as General Dyer. Just to jog your memory, General Dyer was the inhuman British general who was responsible for the death of over 1,200 people at Jallianwala Bagh. That is considered to be one of the significant watershed events as far as pre-independent India is concerned. So comparing this police action to that of General Dyer is what the Samna has gone on to say. And more importantly, just let me run you through the editorial. In fact, this is much more graphic. It says, Belagav mein Hafiz Saeed. This is much more graphic. It goes in detail. This is the Hindi version of the Samna Daily. It goes on in detail to say that it is the Marathi-speaking populace in the border districts of in the border taluks of Belgaum that are facing the fury from the police. In fact, it goes on to even say that people like ordinary people, the Marathi-speaking populace does not have roza, but unlike the Muslim brethren, in this particular case, it does appear that violence is being perpetuated on the Marathi-speaking populace. So it's a clear article which could foment a lot of trouble. In fact, the district administration has to be extremely alert, because if things are allowed to go from bad to worse, then there is a possibility that things could completely slip out of hand. Now remember, yesterday was a very significantly important day, all the more because of the fact that yesterday was the birthday of Uddhav Thackeray, the Pramukh, the Shiv Sena Pramukh, and therefore if you find this kind of material available through the mouthpiece of the Shiv Sena, that is Samna, then probably you could expect something coming in from Uddhav Thackeray. And remember, this could really incite violence, so one has to exercise a lot of control, one has to exercise a lot of care, because this situation as we speak, although the police has increased deployment and additional reinforcements have been brought in, the situation at this point of time as we speak in Belgaum is touch and go, anything and it could flare up easily, Akshita. So that is the worrisome element, because at this point of time as we speak, what the district administration has done as far as the district of Belgaum is concerned, based on the directive or orders of the Karnataka High Court, removed an offending milestone which was put up there for a very long time. That is the only thing they have done. They have not done anything to impede or disrupt the lives of the people in the border district. So clearly the district administration playing it safe, they are ensuring that they will take all efforts to ensure that law and order is maintained, but the situation could explode at any point of time, because this is a very emotive issue, Akshita.
Right, Arun, it seems like maybe that's been realized by the police. Maybe they realized that, things could go out of hand, which is why they've not just imposed Section 144. Hemant Nimbalkar is also personally there in Belagavi to go ahead and monitor the situation.
That's right. In fact, remember Hemant Nimbalkar's earlier stint as a police personnel was being the SP of Belagavi, so he knows what the situation is all about, and that's the reason why the government has rushed him as its special representatives. He's had a series of discussions with not only people in Belagavi but also in Yellur village. Remember, Yellur village was the initial flashpoint, and now we are given to believe that as the special representative of the government of Karnataka, he is camping in Belagavi. He is trying to do his little bit to ensure that the district administration is able to maintain law and order as far as the border district is concerned. But clearly at this point of time, things look a little bit out of control, in the sense that anything said or anything done could instigate violence. That's the reason why you are seeing the district administration, in fact kudos to them, they are maintaining strict vigil, they are ensuring that mischief mongers are nabbed and kept inside jails, and more importantly they are ensuring that the lives of ordinary people, ordinary folks, is by no way disturbed by these mischief mongers, Akshita.
Right, Arun, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Things are only going worse now. We understand that why there are no agitations while the police have managed a clampdown of sorts in the area. There seems to be a lot of instigation, be it the posters that have been put up in Marathi, or the fact that the Shiv Sena has reacted. All of this will only lead to further agitations by the MES activists, but the police are keeping a very tight control over what is taking place out there. They're not taking things for granted. They're ensuring that all the way through they keep a strict vigil on the area. They've also extended the curfew to different places to ensure that things do not go out of hand.